Well, well, well. Long time no see. I have been playing a lot of Nightreign lately. The game is a lot of fun with friends. There is a lot of variety in the characters too. Today, I am playing as the Raider. It is simple but fun. He does pretty well in the early game. He mega slaps while being tanky in the late game. Successful guarding up's poise does nothing for us. I also prefer a great axe over a spear. Here the other raider said he had a key. So clearing an everdark becomes a possibility. And if there is one nearby, even better. The rewards are pretty good in the early game. But the stat increases are also decently good. Damn, I must be lucky. More runes this early? The run is looking good. Today we are fighting Gladius, Beast of Night. His stats. That means we will try to get holy damage, as well as fire damage negation, of course. I usually look for strong passives rather than a weapon this early. Taking damage boosts damage negation is really good. The Raider really likes to trade blows. Another thing I love about the Raider is the loot. He has access to so many legendaries. If the weapon passives are bad, take the stats. I am usually the one calling the shots in my group. I do enjoy it though, so it is nice. I am playing with a Revenant and another Raider. Knowing about every class is very valuable in Nightreign. It allows you to optimize your pathing so everyone is happy. You can always pick items for them too. Clearing these types of ruins is good in the early game. It gets you runes so you can level up. And sometimes the loot is really good. Affinity damage negation is always welcome. I feel like not having any fun with the Raider is hard. You do not need to think a lot. Just bonk over and over. Sadly, it is a giant's castle. The worst. It is painful to clear and offers few rewards. The other castle variants are Crucible and Banished Knights. The Crucible Knight's castle gives you 1 billion runes. Even more affinity damage negation. The Banished Knight's castle is not that good. But it does not take much to be better than this. I do not think resistance to ailments is particularly good. Unless the final boss applies ailments, that is. Gladius, Beast of Night does not, so it is essentially one less passive. But such is life. You are not guaranteed to get what you want. I am not a fan of improved damage negation at low HP. Sounds good, but it is a bit of a bait. If you are at low HP, the next hit will certainly kill you. So that damage reduction does not really achieve anything. Fire damage negation, however, is great against the fire dog. and I am getting to stack so much of it. We usually like to kill this boss once we have cleared the castle. That way we can spend the runes to level up. Also, remember this boss guarantees a talisman. And who does not love talismans? When playing Raider, be careful with your ultimate. You could end up blocking your teammates, or you might give the boss a place to hide. All these rewards are worthless to me. However, improved charged incantations can be useful for the Revenant. More HP is always good. Optimizing your pathing in Nightreign is crucial. Always try to squeeze a camp or a fort. You always benefit from acquiring runes. Some camps are quick to clear. You can never go wrong with raising physical attack. Bigger bonks equals bigger smile. Marika's churches are always worth visiting. Unless you are a no-hit pro player. Oh, I forgot about my relics. Nothing really special. I need to get better ones. We really value the flask also heals allies effect. If all your party members have it, you can tank 1 billion damage. It also lets you to save your teammates if they are unable to drink on their own. This boss is a joke. Some end of night bosses are tougher though. I feel like Nightreign still has a lot of potential. For instance, I do not really like how the boss pool works. I think end-of-night bosses should be independent of Night Lords. When you are targeting a specific Night Lord, the game can feel repetitive, and if it is supposed to be a roguelike, that should not be the case. The game is also weirdly coded or buggy. Despite all that, it is still really fun to play. Get here, you stupid dog. I'm sorry, but I do not like it when bosses run away from me. Even more fire damage negation. I usually do not find mines to be good for the Raider. In the late game, you are offered so many high-quality weapons. However, our Revenant was interested, and we did not have any strong weapons yet. Usually the Revenant is always interested in mines. Her starter weapon is kinda unique. And sacred seals vary in both quality and spell. Some spells are great, while others are useless. Double Raider means double the rocks. It also means double the bonking, I guess. I am now Sir Raider McRunes. These two bosses are always here. We got lucky because these two are very easy. We are strong enough to take down anyone though. Looks like we are going to swim in runes today. The only problem is that the map looks kinda empty. Good thing we completed a mine. This is one of the harder bosses, in my opinion. It has massive AoE damage. We do have a lot of holy damage, though. What about a little more fire damage negation? We are currently at 76% fire damage negation. The night closing in here is bad news. Looks like my Revenant is hitting hard. Item discovery, so I get an actual weapon. My Raider teammate is doing a fist build. What is your favorite Nightreign class? I will try to upload more frequently, playing all classes. Of course, I like some more than others, but I love variety. Imagine Nightreign without these jumps. Moving around the map would be a nightmare. Speaking of which, this Redmane Knight's camp can be won if you do not deal with the archer. I will be honest, I'm not sure if improved poise has any effect. I do not feel its impact whatsoever. This boss is easy to learn, and hitting it feels good. Finally, a holy damage weapon. Deciding which weapons I should keep. I'm going to dual wield great axes. You guys think there will be another DLC? Well, I guess it is poison. Oh, hey you, come here! Damn, that is a reward. Yep, that is me testing. Yeah, no thanks. The fact that I'm not 15 more is crazy. We got scammed with the map. Considering I have a bunch of time to help an ally. In situations like these, healing teammates with flasks comes in handy. It is really strong. Waiting for the boss to spawn. Finally. Tree Sentinel with ads. AoEing this boss feels great. The only bad thing is, the camera in From Software games sucks when dealing with multiple enemies. And it feels like they enjoy adding those encounters. For whatever reason. These three are all great. Taking my time to think. If you are dead, you deal no damage. That's why I'm taking the HP. I usually try to buff my teammates with items during combat. Looks like fire damage does nothing to me. I wonder why. This run made the boss look useless. Let's see the loot. Thanks for watching.